go. And that looks like perfect in terms of real weather being loaded. We're good there. All right, let's load up, dude. Let's load up. Okay, that means we gotta find a job here, right? So number, let's see, airport science we want at least a 2, right? We can go up to 12 seats now, and we can go up to 8,500 pounds of cargo. Although I don't think we actually want to take off. We gotta be really careful with that number. And I don't think we would want to take off with less than like 3,000 pounds. Maybe we'll do 2 as the minimum. KNXX. Oh, dude. Pilot, co-pilot, and what number? The number of seats or the poundage? Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, no. You're right. Yeah, the overall, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. That's max. So maybe we should do 8,000 in our search, actually. Yeah, let's do 8,000. No, you're totally right. Or maybe 80. Well, yeah, we'll do 8. Yeah, we'll do 8,000. Not less than 18. Now, OnAir says that this thing has a maximum range of 822 nautical miles. I wonder if that's because of them accounting for the fuel burn issues. Dude, this thing looks so smexy. Ugh, look at that. Just love the way that aircraft looks, dude. It's really too bad this thing doesn't work, though. I tell you. I tell you. We are gonna go places in this, Jack. Dude, look at that. The thing I really can't understand, and for the life of me, I guess I don't need to, but look at this. I just don't understand how they were able to, like, basically take that fuselage and like, just... It's like they, It's like they heat shrunk it. They held their lighters to it and it shrunk down the size. Doesn't that look funky? That looks funky to me. I don't know. Controls are free and correct. Okay, that's good. One thing at a time, right? Okay. So we got jobs now. Oh, dude, we are talking about some stuff here, Jack. Holy cow. This is cargo and passengers. Owatonna. 40,000 to go where? MKJ. That's 64,000 for 7,000 7 pounds of 7,000 pounds of cargo. That's like basically my entire bankroll prior to renting this. KCLT. That's Charlotte. Oh, dude, we got options at Charlotte, baby. Holy cow, do we have options? Wow. Alright, there's the current route at the bottom. Okay, let's take that, dude. That's 64, almost 60, almost 65,000 right there. Alright, let's prep. Let us prep. This is gonna be good, dude. This is gonna be a good money-making day, Jack. This is gonna be a good money-making day right here. I'll tell you that. My gross weight can go up to... Oh, look at that, yeah. So actually, no, that's payload capacity. That isn't actually counted. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, cargo, crew, and fuel weight get, yeah, cargo, crew, and fuel, and passengers all get counted against that 8,500 total payload. So we're good there, Jack. I'm going to go ahead and just fill this on up. Fill it on up. Okay. 38% fuel. That's fine. Okay, so that's gonna bring us up to, okay. So we'll have 2,100 pounds of fuel. Let's go ahead and start loading that because that's gonna take a hot minute to load that. All of these electronic devices. Server maintenance for 2 hours and about 45 minutes. Oh, really? Oh, boy. Maybe I should wait before starting this. Yeah, maybe what we should do is not do this. I mean, all we're... Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say no flights today, but I will say that, yeah, I don't... Because I would hate to do the flight, only to have to go back and redo it again because there was some issue tracking. Wait a second. Did that... Did that say that I was 2,300 pounds heavy? It did. Okay, so it's not just me. Let's continue the PNW tour. I think we might need to. I think we might need to. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to. Because I'm not, yeah. I'm not doing that. So 7S3 to KTTD. That's funny. Yeah, we're gonna be better off not doing on-air stuff at the moment. We're gonna let them sort that out. 7S3 to KTTD. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and post that there. And I will post this all... I will post this statement here. So this is the next leg. For anyone that wants it. As much as I would love to do this right now, there's no point. We need to just... Yeah. We'll try it again later. So we're going to pick up on the Pacific Northwest Tour leg number 2 that we were working on last night before it got too dark to actually continue flying. And that's going to be our current route. We're going to start at 7S3 and we will go to KTTD. Why does that look like... Yeah, that should be right. The sun should just be coming up over here, right? Or just a little bit morning? I don't know. I'm gonna load up here at Stark's Twin Oaks and see what it looks like. VATSIM time, maybe. Maybe. It could do VATSIM. Yep, you definitely can. I'm gonna change the stream title. Pacific Northwest Fly Along, Part 2. Oh, rectangle for sure, dude. Yeah, that doesn't look like that's loading in that weather at all, does it? Oh, man. At least I don't know. Is there actually weather here or not? That looks pretty darn crystal clear. It's hard to say. I have no idea, dude. I just know that they're incredibly slow right now, and somebody said earlier that they're doing maintenance here in about 45 minutes, so I'm giving it at least an hour or so, you know? There's no point in rushing it, so. Might actually have to load. I might have to restart. Since that's the only real fix here for getting weather to actually load in. Whoa. Lightsim, what are you doing? They don't have a Twitter, so no need to use Twitter for on-air stuff. Balancing Sumo, good to see you, dude. Welcome. They do, however, have a Discord. Oh, it says, oh, there's actually an automated bot in the on-air thing that says, after the recent maintenance / outage, your job cannot complete. You can manually finish it. Go to prepare next flight, untick the cargo, click confirm. Oh, so that basically just manually unloads the cargo from your aircraft at the current location that the aircraft is at. So that actually works out pretty nice. Yeah, it is. I'm going to give this a restart here just so that way we get the real weather coming in. Which this in itself, this step is a rather it's a rather painstaking thing to do. But I'm going to do it anyway, just so that way I know we have the real weather takes an extra couple minutes, and I apologize because it is now an hour, and we officially have yet to do anything other than hand fly 7 miles just to get the Longitude rented. Which in itself is kind of funny. So. You US people. Yeah, I know. They've been doing everything they can. Some people are upset that they locked the Discord down yesterday. But it was like, dude, get over it. I'm sorry that you couldn't rant on and on in a channel and you weren't going to get a response anyway because it was an all hands on deck situation anyway. Like, they just needed to block out distractions. Like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry you feel butthurt about your right to be a keyboard warrior. Like, dude, get over yourself. Never ceases to amaze. Just really doesn't. Life is too short, man. Jeez Louise. Austin, what up, dude? Good to see you. Dude, I could not believe how many people we had flying with us last night. That was so stinking cool. Like, dude, that was so stinking cool. We had so many people flying with us last night. That was so great. That was awesome. That was so cool. I mean, we had people everywhere, dude. That was great. Okay, that looks like potentially real weather there, dude. We should be sitting pretty nice here. Yeah. If live weather is not loading in for you, you can just restart the sim and then all of a sudden it works. like this. Now, the clear skies condition was probably better, you know? Uh, yeah. Oh, dude, all good, man. Anybody and everybody is more than welcome to fly along. Whether it's for a couple minutes or for the whole thing. So, I will say that certainly the clear skies was better for showing off this scenery. This whole route came from FSX. This was an old FSX route. That was created just to show off all of the add-on scenery from like Orbix and stuff like that. But now the stock game has the whole thing just ready to rock. So, what do we got here? So we're gonna go ahead and do that and that. Okay, so we're going to KTTD, huh? Actually, I wonder if it wouldn't be easier. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. There's gotta be... There's gotta be a setting for the G1000 knob, right? Turn the knob left and right type of thing. I'm gonna see if I can find that here. I don't know if I will. There's gotta be the function it does, yeah. So I wonder what that's called or where that resides. Because then I could just hit a button here and it would cycle through. Right? Something like that. Menu? No, not menu. Autopilot pitch leveler hold. That sounds pretty important when the autopilot is going crazy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, if I can find, I mean, that may not actually. in conjunction with selected parameter decrease or yeah, increase or decrease. Okay. This might actually be it right here. This might be it right here. Just gonna This might be it right here. Let's see what that does. Nope. That is not it. That's too bad. That's too bad. Okay. Are you wanting to get down? Is that what you're doing? I feel like you want to get down. Fine by me. She says hi back. Yeah, there's got to be a way. Because, like, if you have a G1000, how do you program that knob, right? How do you program the knob to work? There's got to be... There's got to be a way. Maybe it is under instruments and systems. I'm going to clear this. I mean... Okay, it's definitely not there. I don't think it would be under engine or flight instruments. So it could be flight instruments. Turn the G round proximity warning system on or off. Oh no. That's not it. Indicator compass reference. Climb rate pressure. Attitude cage. Airspeed. That's okay. I don't think I'm fully in. I have to toggle my other stuff yet first. Because I'm trying to figure this out. If I can. Like control surfaces. Nah, that's not going to be it. Maybe it's menu. Next toolbar panel. Previous toolbar panel. I bet you that might be it. Maybe. It's a long shot. That is a long shot. No, that's not it either. Okay, you know what? Maybe it just doesn't. But how does that? No, that's not work. That can't be it. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out some other time, I guess. I don't know. But like if you have like cuz you can literally buy like the G1000 from, you know, from a flight sim place. And how do you I mean you would have to set that knob up somewhere, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah, no idea. Okay, anyway, we'll just do it this way then. It was worth a try. We're going where? K T. I'm gonna keeping people waiting here, so I'll figure it out some other time. K T T D. There we go. Portland. Search GPS. I mean, GPD. That's funny. Yeah, that's for whatever reason, that's just not searching. Or knob, or turn, or what? I don't even know. Like, I mean, you know, we would have to figure that out at some point. Oh, and so I can start showing up to you guys. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to program, I'm trying to program, I got 2 buttons. Actually, I have 4 buttons. I would like to program them to cycle the outer and inner knobs here on this. So that way, like when I'm doing this, I can just start pressing buttons on my throttle to cycle through those options instead of trying to sit here and click. MFD. Yeah, no. Yeah. You've been looking to. Yeah. I mean, there's got to be a way to do it. There has to be a way to do it. Because otherwise, those real cockpit build-outs wouldn't work, right? So there's definitely a way to do that. But I have no idea what that would be. Okay, I think we ran into somebody here. Okay, so for this section, here's what it says. From here, a heading of around 050 will take us towards downtown Portland. But watch for the radio transmitter towers on the West Hills above Portland. Extra points. Extra points for flying between them. Crossing downtown Portland, adventurous pilots might be tempted to make a closer investigation of the numerous bridges across the William. Make sure you have the free Orbix downtown Portland. You don't actually have that or need that. Before making our way to Troutdale Airport, KTTD, conveniently located at the start of the Columbia Gorge. Search by input and use the mouse wheel. But, oh, actually, that's a really good idea, huh? Because, well, no, because this doesn't actually... Oh, it does. That is a really good idea. Okay, I like that, dude. Way to be... Okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. Instrument views. It's under instrument views. No, it's not. What? Eh? This is assigned right now. So... Cockpit camera. All this is zooming for the cockpit camera. External is zoom also. That's the only instrument views. It doesn't make any mention of using the wheel to cycle through that. So it's, yeah, it's native. It's just natively built in. Dude, what the heck? I mean, that was a good guess though. I mean, I was on board for that, quite frankly. I really was. Only thing mouse is bound to is actually that's not true because I could literally just do this, and I didn't even realize that. But as I'm sitting here over here, like, I'm able to just use the mouse wheel to do this. And I literally didn't realize that until just now. Oh, wait. SPAD to configure some stuff on the Garmin simulation. Oh. So, okay. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Gotcha. So that's why that knob works on the simulation Garmin. I see. I see what you mean. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. I wish I would have read that sooner. I wish I would have read that sooner. Alright. We got weather, we got people, we got... Wait, did my weather... I feel like there were a lot more clouds here just a little bit ago. Okay, actually, no, we got weather. It just happens to be a clear moment. Okay. Alright, I have made you guys wait long enough. We don't need our landing lights. Let's do this. I'm gonna just taxi down at the end of the runway and wait for anybody that wants to come along. We are, by the way, this is where we landed last night, Stark's Twin Oaks, which is 7S3. I think you're an Enterprise in my game. What do you mean, Enterprise? Does that mean you have the Starship Enterprise installed? Your kid is flying. Watch out. Oh, dude. It's all good. The more, the merrier. The more, the merrier. These are really big hangars, dude. Holy cow. Current route and server is listed down below. So. And by down below, I mean at the bottom of the screen. And I put it there last night because it's a common question. It's a very common question, and rightfully so. Yeah, you guys are way ahead of me, dude. I'm sorry for keeping you guys waiting. And we're off. This is 24 nautical miles to KTTD. Airspeed's alive. We got a head-on collision coming in with a... Oh! Never mind, we're good. Positive rate. Flaps are up. We're going to head over towards downtown Portland. Pat's... I was going to say Rat's pasture, but that's actually Pat's pasture. Dude, we're fine, you know? Recyclops. Numbed Coffee, Pro Bro, good to see you guys. I hope you guys are all doing good. Vic, welcome. Ooh, look at all these houses. Low-level fog is definitely still here. Got this pretty nicely trimmed out here. Don't even need to have the autopilot. Recyclops is me. That's awesome. What is this? Beaverton. Now, it said that there would be 2 radio towers here. Although they might not actually be here. And we could fly over Portland. Wow, dude, this actually looks really good. Looks like that cloud cover might clear up a little bit up ahead here. Or I guess we'll just call it smoke, because that's pretty much what it is. Can actually just follow this road right here. We'll just get nice and low.
500.
Obviously, not all the textures have popped and loaded yet. Very legal, yeah. No, you would never really be doing this at this low anyway. I don't think. Looks like the airport should be up ahead a little bit to our left. As far as the runway direction here, it looks like, oh, we're going to be coming straight into that. That's perfect. Actually. Everyone's just descending upon this place.
500.
This is great. Looks like there's a tower there. Sorry, tower. Sorry, tower. Okay, and next is 4S2 in here. It is. Perfect. Hood River. Or S2. Or you could go to KDLS. Either one, actually. It says, flying up the gorge, we pass Bonneville Dam, a major hydroelectric power plant built in the 1930s as part of President Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. The leg finishes at Ken Jernstedt Airfield in Hood River. However, if we've made good time, an additional flight further along the Columbia River to Dallas could possibly be done. Oh, actually, we can go to KDLS afterwards then. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and line up down here where we landed. Looks like there's some cloud cover. I mean, it's kind of like a low-level fog. I think it's trying to interpret all the smoke in the area from the fires. So if you need to, you can always put, you know, clear skies on. Boss, good to see you, dude. You may have to also press pause and then toggle through your servers, right? So like if you go here and you select your server dropdown, you can just toggle through a few of them and then come back to USA East. Sometimes that will help resolve that issue. And also make sure that you have it set to when you're in the menu before you come into the game, there's an option to see all players, live players, or no players, or something like that, right? Make sure you have that set to all players. That'll help. Nope. Appeared right during takeoff. Speed's alive. We are definitely at past V1 and rotate, so let's go ahead and get that up. And we can just continue following the gorge. Yeah, if you have it set to live players, then you're only seeing players that are playing with real time and weather. If you have it set to all players, then you're seeing them all regardless of their weather and time settings. This will be a nice flight. Nice little jaunt through the gorge here. And WA63, I seem to remember that was another Orbix airport at some point. Maybe it was WA7. There's a lot of WAs. 78 maybe. Something. They did a lot of airports from FSX in this area. That much we do know. Yeah, it looks like we're starting to get on the other side of this cloud cover here. Let's go ahead and turn the weather on. Oh yeah, perfect. I'm almost positive WA63 was on their list here at some point too. That sounds familiar also. I don't know. There's even airplanes loaded in there. This road that's traveling along the side. Looks like there's one down here too, actually. This whole area is so beautiful, dude. Doctor, good to see you, dude. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna follow that all the way up until we get over here, and then we'll cut in. So I'm just gonna follow this whole river. Take a little look over here. It looks like there might be some populated area right in here and then over here for sure. Seems like there's like a line. I don't know if that's the cloud cover or what that is. Dude, look at that. That just is beautiful. The dock. I'll bet you this area is pretty prone to flooding, especially in the springtime. When everything melts. I mean, this is definitely an at-risk area for sure. Everyone's just kind of flying along, enjoying the this amazing scenery. Looks like there's going to be an airport coming up here. Sunday drive, yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Cascade Watts State. There's 19 WA. I remember flying into there at some point a long time ago. Looks like we have some water elevation. Actually, that might be the dam that they were talking about, huh? I bet it is. Because they did say there was going to be a dam here, and I bet you that's the hydroelectric dam. It just isn't loading right. Oh no, that's got to be the dam right there, dude. Oh yeah. Okay, that's definitely it. Actually, there might be a couple of them. Huh. Yeah. These ones are just having a hard time loading in for whatever reason. That's definitely one right there, though. That's pretty cool, dude. That's really cool. You can literally see the elevation changes there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. People living up in here, all up along this lake. Dude, what a beautiful area to live in. Holy crap. Wow. I can't even begin to imagine. I mean, I can, but I don't think it would come with the ability to have super awesome internet all the time. Something tells me I'm not getting fiber out here. Somebody gonna go for a touch and go here, maybe? Putting the bill to have it ran. Probably. Once Elon Musk's internet starts becoming readily available. Yeah, this is a beautiful morning for flying, dude. Well, I guess technically it's afternoon for me here, but this is late morning here now. Crashed. Oh no. Dude, is that you in the side of that mountain? Oh no, you crashed into the water, huh? Search and rescue teams. Deploy. Washington approach. Or Washington Center. We have we spotted the single-engine aircraft down in the gorge. It's right off to the right-hand side. It's kind of on the eastern side there of the gorge, right next to the tall mountain. Just up the river from Cascade. We'll give him the old wing tip, just so that way he knows help is on the way. You can throw out a little floater bag of supplies. Lucy, drop what up, dude? Good to see you. Barbecue. Oh, nice. Sounds good, Mr. Hearthstone. At some point, we're going to give OnAir another try here and see what happens. Actually, I can try loading it up and see what it looks like here. It might still be getting hit pretty hard. We might want to give it a little while yet. Definitely. That's okay. We got plenty of hops to make along the way here, so. Like that might be us right there. Yep. That's definitely us right there. Looks like it's just on the other side of this ridge here, so... Working for you? Well, that's what I was referring to as the slowness. Like, and somebody earlier was saying that there would be some maintenance happening here right around this time right now. So I think we might scheduled maintenance. Window of 2 hours starting at 4:30 a.m. UTC. When is 4:30 a.m. UTC? Can somebody convert that to Central Standard Time? So I don't want to start a flight and then have the servers go down for maintenance, you know what I mean? I see the field there. Yeah, so it might be working at the moment, but it's definitely not going to continue to because of that maintenance. So 11:30 p.m. Central Time. Wait, really? Oh, okay, so that's gonna start tonight then, and go for. Okay, I see. So actually, we should be okay to start tracking then. The maintenance isn't actually starting right now as initially quoted by whoever it was that said that that was going to be happening. Dude, what a beautiful spot to be coming into here. Jeez Louise. People are just zipping by. KDLS. How far away is that? 15 miles. Okay, perfect. We'll do this next leg and then we'll try tracking a flight in OnAir and see what happens here. I think what we'll do is, yeah, let's head down this way. Okay. Well, perfect timing for that, I suppose. Ugh. Oh. This one's going to be the same thing. We can literally just follow the river. There we go. There we go. Now we're good. Does multiplayer work in the bush flights? What do you mean the bush flights? Oh, you mean like the actual from the menu? Gotcha. Fine. Dude, this is perfectly trimmed out. We are good. We are good. Am I doing the Cessna 172 around the world challenge? No. Although we certainly could, but that would take a really long time. Like a really long time. I might do it at some point down the road, maybe something like that. But as it currently stands, no. On leg 13? Wow. Sounds interesting. Dude. Not gonna lie, that constantly revving up and revving down, dude, please. Sounds like I'm listening to a chainsaw in the woods. Like, dude. Doesn't it? It's like, just find a nice steady speed and trim the aircraft and enjoy the flight, you know? I mean, I don't think it's a troll. I think he's legitimately just trying to keep up and enjoy the flight, but I mean, having that constantly in the one side of your ear, you know, the revving up and revving down, it's like, oh man. I mean, I don't mind people flying next to me, you know, or with me, because we're all flying together, right? I want to make that clear. I don't mind at all. But if you're gonna fly in formation, tight formation, you know, a little courtesy goes a long ways. That's all. So we are currently 8 miles out. It looks like that's going to be right on that curve. On the right-hand side, it's going to be right on that little At least use the same plane. No, I mean, you can fly whatever aircraft you want. I guess I don't mind. I mean, you can fly anything you want to fly. That does not, I don't care about that. All I'm saying is just a little bit of courtesy when it comes to flying right next to somebody. Just realize that revving up and down, just, you know, it's a little on the annoying side. That's all. I mean, like I said, I don't mind if a little bit here and there, you know. Dude, this is so beautiful. So beautiful. That looks like a little park area. That must be really nice to go visit. I mean, I don't do outdoor stuff very often, but still. And this is a very established airport here, so we can see the runway right there, actually. It's gonna be a nice clear shot right in, dude. Beautiful. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Alright, yeah, I think maybe after this we might try tracking a flight with OnAir then. We have the aircraft and we have the job. By now that apron work is finished, so... Nice straight shot in, dude. This is beautiful. That was so buttery, dude. Very nice. GG's. I mean, I have other flights. Let's see here. I mean, I have other flights, but I would really like to just... Oh, that's your... Funky. Here's when Funky hit the river. Yeah, I mean, I have other flights. If you guys want, you can go to the Discord, and this is the thing that we've been following. The PNW's tour 1 through 4. This technically wraps up leg number 2. So if you wanted to continue, you would be starting at number 3 and heading out appropriately. I'm going to personally be saving this for maybe later on, because I do want to work on air stuff and get some flights going. But if you guys want, it's there. So feel free to grab that. Yeah, feel free to grab it. Yeah, that's what I was just noticing. Somebody quoted me that 11:30 UTC or whatever it was, or 4:30 a.m. UTC. That's like 11:30 p.m. tonight for me, which works out perfectly. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna try. Oh. No, let's not do a group. Okay. I had to make sure. Oh. Let's get over into our longitude. Go. And we're going to be departing from KNXX. We know that. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, dude, we need some cash, so. We have our rented longitude here. We are ready. Or we will be ready. We're maxed out on weight. We're carrying 7,000 pounds of electronic devices to KCLT. So I will actually update this in here just in case anybody wants to fly along. So KNXX KCLT. Now, KCLT is Charlotte, North Carolina. So this actually is going to have a fair number of options in terms of ILS, RNAV approaches, as you can see here. We got ILSs for runway 5, 18 center, 18 left, 18 right, 23, 36 center, left, and right. We got RNAVs for all of the above as well. We got departure procedures, standardized arrivals. We got arrival points, everything here, which is awesome. FSX guy, good to see you, dude. That was very relaxing. Dude, I love those VFR hops. I really do. Like, I could sit there and do that all day. I really could. I really could. There she is. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And I'm guessing this scenery will pop here eventually.
Yes, science.
Okay, so I'm going to rely heavily on the checklist here. Parking brake we know is set. Battery switch is on. We need to turn the battery on. I gotta get familiar with where this stuff is at. Alright, here we go. External power.
Autopilot.
Left and right batteries are on. Generator is on. Left and right. APU needs to go to the start knob.
TAWS system test. Okay.
We'll turn the APU generator on. We can actually hear that going. External power is off. APU is firing up. You can actually hear that right there. Battery A is negative. Battery... Oh, well, that's volts and amps. Never mind. Okay. We can start the engines using the APU. Power lever is idle. Right engine, run start, or run, let's see here, that's gotta be here. Put that in the... And then the starters get pushed. Monitor instruments. Okay. Do I want that to be opened? I think I do, don't I? Hey, Vinny, good to see you. Welcome. Everything there is good. Now, I know there's a way. Let's see. Actually, this might be over here. There we go. Okay, flight plan. KNXX. Our destination is KCLT. Beautiful. It's 406 nautical miles. We're going to be coming at it from the south-southwest. Well, runway 2 something would be nice. We'll take ILS runway 23. Actually, what's the weather looking like down there, I wonder? Um... 11215 or 12115. 12115.
Today was a productive damn day.
So we'll figure that out later, I guess, when we get closer. Deathy Poo, thank you for the Prime, dude. Appreciate the 4 months. Welcome. So now that the engines are running, I should be able to turn off the APU, right? I mean, technically we gotta shut this thing down anyway, but... Okay, so technically it's now back in the state of... yeah. Um, I just want to make sure I'm tracking this from a cold state, right? Dude, why is my weight? Dude, I am not 2,300 pounds. That's the cargo weight. Yeah, but like... Okay, it's dispersing it further back now, which is correct. No, okay, actually, I need to update this. So we actually aren't based out of NYC. We were just, since this was having some issues, we just decided it would be best to go and do some VFR PNW stuff. But now that things seem to be kind of back, at least mostly, we're gonna try to make some money here. We have 7,000 pounds of cargo. We got 7,000 pounds of electronic devices that are heading to KCLT out of KNXX, which is the route that you see now at the bottom of the screen. And we're gonna, as soon as we load up and start tracking here, we will fly this route and start making some money. Now, the obvious fuel burn issues that accompany this aircraft at the moment mean that we're going to have to just get over it and like cheat some fuel in every once in a while, which is fine. Because we are going to, and I'll do it within reason, right? But technically it's burning double the fuel that it ought to, so we will allow ourselves up to double the amount of fuel that we're currently carrying. So basically what that equates to is 420 gallons, roughly, approximately another 420 gallons, or 49% fuel capacity. So I will allow myself up to that if we need to. Actually, this would be a lot better if we had this displayed in pounds, wouldn't it? I don't know. Yeah, it's an upgraded citation. Yeah, it really is. This is a very premier aircraft. Premium. Typically, this is not a cargo hauler, but we are doing it in style. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I mean, the information that it has here, too, in terms of speed and cargo capacity and practical mileage, obviously 822 nautical miles is not correct. Because now all of a sudden the TBM far outweighs. I mean, whew. you imagine if this thing was limited to 822 nautical miles? My goodness. Oh, nice, Nukes. That's cool. I watch some of his stuff, actually. I'm already a subscriber to his channel. I've actually flown a couple of his routes. While we've been streaming, I just load up and see what it's like to fly in the Grand Caravan through the routes that he's announcing or letting us know that he's flying. Okay, for some reason it put the weight back up front here, which whatever, I guess. However you got to do that. Well, his channel, along with many others, I mean, you know, Citation Max, Premier One Driver, Stevo One Knievo, all, you know, Trent Palmer. Yeah, they are all fantastic. And I'm sure there's a couple others that I'm missing. KCLT. So we're heading over to Charlotte. Cargo is loaded. Everything else is loaded. We're good. Okay. The Nazca. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Welcome back, Mr. Hearthstone. Okay, we are good for flight tracking. Very nice. Let's go ahead and do that. Obviously, OnAir is running a little slower today after their recovery efforts. But that's okay. We will work through it. Oh. Actually, it looks like a Neo just loaded in next to us here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so currently, let's see if we can get a weather situation here. Variable and 3 knots. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter then, does it? Yeah, we got an Airbus next to us. That's cool. Let's see if we can get a crane to put together a couple more airplane skins for us. Okay. What we'll do is basically do the same thing that we did before.
Autopilot. Pause system test.
So since it's variable, I think we'll just plan on ILS for 2-3. That looks like a very nice, very straight in, straightforward approach. I'll be more than happy with that.
Willow Grove clearance delivery Oz110 IFR to Charlotte ready to copy. Oz110 is cleared to Charlotte Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 15 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure frequency is 123.8 squawk 5562. Oz110 cleared to Charlotte Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 15 climb and maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 123.8 squawk 5562. Oz110 read back correct. Contact ground on 118.45.
I'm gonna maintain 12,000. All right. And turn on our flight director. I'm really hoping we get more checklists here, because in this aircraft, like, you definitely need them, you know? Oh, and we can control wheel steering. No? Okay. Maybe that's just automatically working. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to have what light on? Recognition lights? Is that the strobe? Or is it the pulse? I wonder. Let's try pulse. Or I guess we'll... Yeah. Let's try this out. Which light is that? Oh, pulse is at the wingtip. Oh, recognition is wing left, or yeah, the red and green. That's recognition. So I think anti-collision. It's down here. Those logo lights are in op anyway, at least for now. I don't know, man. I think we want to go recognition lights before engine start, I think.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
I'm not wearing a... Well, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not getting on this flight. I'll tell you that. Alright, that looks good. And turn the APU off. Everything else looks good and normal. Fuel boost. Trim. Actually, I think we can just reset that here, right?
Willow Grove ground, Oz110 ready to taxi IFR. Oz110 taxi to and hold short of runway 15 using taxiway. Contact tower on 119.6 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 15 using taxiway Oz110.
All right. Let's rock and roll. Nice, good to see you, dude. This thing is gonna scream, dude. Oh man. This thing is gonna scream. Okay, wait a second though. What about icing? Turn the pitot ice, de-ice on. Engine. Turn on right engine only. Anti-ice. Wonder what that does. wonder how our Neo friend is coming along there. I haven't even heard the APU start up there. Or if that thing does have an APU, right? Pretty sure. How much is OnAir? I actually don't know what the... I know it's pretty darn cheap. I mean, you can get like a whole year for like 30 bucks or whatever, right? Something like that. So let's go ahead and turn on our taxi lights. And anti-collision. Panels themselves. Oh, that's those panels. Yeah, I think you'll find that the fact that FS Economy isn't taking new players right now is probably for the better, because you get more. I think you get so many more customization options in with OnAir. It's I mean, I think you'll really like it. I really do. And you can try it out for free initially, right? You can give it a, like, they give you like a free 7 to 10 days or something like that to try it out. So see if it's for you, you know? I mean, you can't beat that. It's like, why not? Alright, let's rock and roll, dude. Oh, there's a... Is that a Dreamliner? Yeah, it is. A 787 Dreamliner. Damn. I loved flying that Dreamliner yesterday. That thing is such a slick aircraft. And it's big, dude. It is huge. Like, the wings flexing, everything, like, it's just such a treat to fly. I wonder what takeoff procedure is here. Do we have... Are we supposed to have 7 or more degrees? Like, is it 1 or 2 notches of flaps for takeoff? I guess we'll find out.
Willow Grove Tower Oz110 at runway 15 ready for takeoff IFR to Charlotte. Oz110 cleared for takeoff runway 15. Cleared for takeoff runway 15 Oz110.
You can't pre-select that. Okay, that's fine. Positive rate, gear up.
Time log.
Oz 110 contact Philadelphia departure on 123.8. 123.8 Oz 110. Philadelphia departure Oz 110 is climbing through 1,600 feet for 12,000 feet. Oz 110 Philadelphia departure continue as planned. Altimeter 30.04.
Autopilot.
There we go. Flaps are up.
Oz 110 contact Washington Center on 132.525. Going to 132.525 Oz 110.
Gotta keep an eye on that speed.
Washington Center Oz 110
How do I
is
zoom
climbing
this
through
out?
9,000 feet for 12,000 feet. Oz 110 Washington Center continue as planned. Altimeter 30.04.
Above the speed knob, there's a small notch that's set to man auto. Oop, hang on.
Oz 110 climb and maintain 14,000 feet. Climb and maintain 14,000 feet, Oz 110. Oz 110, contact New York Center on 124.625. 124.625 for Oz 110. New York Center, Oz 110 is at 12,000 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Oz 110, New York Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.04.
Altimeter is good.
Oz 110, contact New York Center on 135.45. 135.45 Oz 110. New York Center, Oz 110 is at 12,600 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. Oz 110, New York Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.04. Oz 110, contact Washington Center on 132.525. 132.525 Oz 110. Washington Center, Oz 110 is climbing through 13,600 feet for 14,000 feet. Oz 110, Washington Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.04.
Oh, that's it right there. Okay, there we go. Wow, that weather, dude. Two 270 nautical miles until we get to transition Jeffs. I don't know what a good speed here is. But we seem to be doing pretty darn fine right here. And that's at, well, I guess that's 40% throttle. Our angle of attack is spot on. I'm really hoping we get a higher altitude here. I mean, dude, give me something. Give me something.
Washington Center, Oz 110.
Red Panda, thank you for
240.
that crazy raid, dude. Really appreciate that.
Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 240. Climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 240 Oz 110.
And with that auto throttle engaged, we should be Remo. Very nice. Dude, thank you very much for that raid. Really appreciate that. Welcome everybody from Red Panda's stream. If you guys don't already follow Red Panda, make sure you check him out. He's a great long-time friend of the stream. Doof is in the house too, dude. Look at that. Welcome everybody, dude. We are flying right now from somewhere up here in just north of Washington, or I guess, yeah, Pennsylvania, rather. I shouldn't say Washington. We're passing over the DC area anyway. We're heading down to Charlotte, North Carolina, KCLT. That is currently our destination. Holy crap, dude. That thing was climbing like a mad dog. Look at that ITT. We want to actually slow that down, dude. Holy moly. Wow, that thing is nuts. When do you test for your actual pilot's license? That's funny. As long as that auto throttle doesn't, I mean, technically right now we're up above the clouds, so but we should be able to get way higher here. I'm gonna request another 10,000 feet here, quite frankly.
Washington Center, Oz110.
Actually, we should be
Request
up at 40.
flight level 340. Oz110, climb and maintain flight level 220. Expect flight level 340.
Actually, I want another...
Flight level 220. Expect flight level 340. Oz110.
I want at least 40,000.
Oz110, climb and maintain flight level 320. Climb and maintain flight level 320. Oz110.
So what, another 8?
Washington Center, Oz110. Request flight level 420. Oz110, climb and maintain flight level 320. Expect flight level 420.
Let's set that auto throttle to 300 knots.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. Expect flight level 420. Oz110.
I mean, we're burning a lot of fuel here now. We're climbing out at... that number is pegged right now. I can't even see that number. Looks like that's 30... almost 4,000 feet per minute. We're up at the barber pole. We should actually knock that speed down a little bit here. Oop. Come on. I mean, we're getting up there now, dude. It's up and down though, man. Holy cow. And technically the fuel burn on this on the 2 citations is about double what it should be. So what we're doing is we're basically cheating in up to an additional 50% of the fuel that we started with along the way, just because of that, until it gets officially patched. Come on, give me the altitude. You're so close.
Climb and maintain flight level 380.
380, dude, what are you doing?
Climb and maintain flight level 380. Oz110.
Oh no.
Oz110, contact Washington Center on 132.55.
Oh no.
Going to 132.55 Oz110.
In other words, we should probably just... Oh man.
Washington Center, Oz110 is climbing through flight level tree 5
It's still
flight
tracking.
level tree 80.
We'll let it ride until it doesn't.
Oz110 Washington Center, continue as planned.
Yeah, this thing is getting up there now, dude. Thank you for that update, or reposting that update, because I did miss it. Emerald, good to see you, dude. Good to see all of you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm just in total focus mode until we get up to cruising here. As you get higher, that airspeed limit for the airframe certainly increases, so we'll just decrease the auto throttle here. Or decrease the speed of the auto throttle, rather. Mach, yeah, I don't know. It's easier for me to look at and translate speed units versus Mach units. So for those of you that are using OnAir and your flight didn't automatically log, there's a way to manually do that, which is once you're at the airport, or what is it? They posted it in the OnAir Discord. Something about just manually unloading the cargo at that destination. I mean, they literally just said a little bit ago that that it might be down for maintenance. They're obviously trying to figure that out really quickly and all that. God dang it. Come on, get up there. You pig. Yeah, OnAir is so much better anyway. I'm really glad I decided to give OnAir a try. I mean, obviously they're sorting through some stuff right now. Whatever this issue is now, it's whatever. Oh, shit. We're overspeeding like a mother. at that angle of attack. Okay, what is going on here? There's no way that that is normal behavior, dude.
Today was a productive damn day.
Ozzy. Space woof, space woof, space woof. D, D, D.
As thank you for the 12 months, dude. Really appreciate that. Give me just a moment here, fellas. Gotta figure this out. I got the plane acting up. I got a dog that wants to get up here. It's like, just give me a minute here. Like, I'm gonna need a minute. Headline suggests using this thing right here. If I can figure it out. Fine. You know what? You can just go lay down, because I'm not dealing with that. No. Okay, fine. Have it your way. This is the citation Longitude. As thank you for the 12 months. Dude, welcome everybody from Red Street. Dude, I'm having a heck of a time here. That angle of attack at this altitude. I mean, I think we can probably bring this up to 220. I'm using the auto throttle right now, yeah. But you see that like oscillation? I think here's my theory. I think the issue that people are having that say that the issue is with the autopilot, I don't think it's with the autopilot. I think it's with the aerodynamic behavior of at some altitudes. Obviously, things at higher altitudes didn't really get touched, aka contrails. Which leads me to believe that obviously the aerodynamics at that altitude really weren't addressed very well either. Because this thing is meant to be at like, you know, between 40 and 45,000 feet and cruising. And the fact that it's basically trimmed almost to unacceptable levels, you know, tells you a lot. That said, we're still doing, you know, 416 ground speed. And we're doing really phenomenal on time. 255 nautical miles, and we'll be at that intersection in a half hour. So, yeah, this thing does cruise. But obviously they got to figure out. I think the issue that a lot of people are having with the autopilot, I think, is the trim, the auto trim behavior. because obviously, you know, sensitivity like just continues to erratically continues to be very erratic. And you can see that oscillation up and down, up and down. I mean, this thing should be way more stable than that. And obviously it's not. We're going to go ahead and cheat some more fuel in. Because this thing actually does burn about double the fuel that it ought to. And this holds true for the Longitude and the CJ4, by the way. Fuel burns, pounds per minute. Yeah, that's 1,200 pounds. Dude, there's no... I'm assuming ppm is pounds per minute. You can cheat fueling on it. I mean, you can. On our system, though. I mean, it should be. I mean, I will still be paying for fuel and all that. But in terms of when we're actually in the air, the behavior of the aircraft is obviously so obscured that, you know. And yeah, that angle of attack is absolutely not normal. Especially at this speed, we should be flipping along at a nice normal, you know, especially at flight level 420. But that, yeah. That fuel burn is definitely about double what it ought to be. Cruise speed 300, I mean, 300 what? Like, because we're... If I slow this thing down... I think 300 is... I mean, maybe this needs to get adjusted, I don't know. But you have to look at the overall speed that we're actually doing here. Not this... You know.
Going to 120.65 Oz 110.
So, this, obviously there's some stuff here that has to get worked out and it's not perfect, but we're going to use it anyway.
110 Washington Center, continue as planned.
And if when we land, I want to be clear about this, if when we land, ultimately the flight didn't get tracked because of the downtime or whatever, then we're just going to go pick right back up where we left off with our VFR flights out of the Pacific Northwest. So we'll do Fly Along Part 3, or 2.5. So, it looks like we should be able to see, I mean, it's pretty stable, at least for now, so whatever. We'll just let it ride. But it looks like we should be seeing some weather, some pretty serious weather here off to our right. You can see that there. I love how quiet it is up at this altitude, just because of the lack of air. Dude. Listen to how quiet. It almost sounds like the APU, doesn't it? That's nutty. That's crazy, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and recenter our heading bug here. Now, we set this up for what? It was ILS what? ILS 23. Just want to make sure we're plugged in here. So that is 109.5. Yeah. And by the time we get to Jeff's, we want to be down to about 6,000. I'm assuming ATC will guide us in here, but that's our point of transition there. So down to 2,500. We intercept at Le Car. And we'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Oz 110, contact Washington Center on 135.4. 135.4 Oz 110. Washington Center, Oz 110, flight level 420.
Yeah, ground speed is currently about 413.
Continue as planned.
Yeah, somewhere around there. I'm really excited for the next patch here. I think that'll help address... they're on the road to addressing a lot of this stuff, so that'll be nice. And really, all I have to do... I mean, obviously we'll be... I think what we'll do is be... Because we need a really big chunk of change to actually rent like a 787 Dreamliner. But like a couple of flights in this, and we'll be able to start the airline like that, because we'll have the money. As long as we have 100,000. I mean, we're getting 60,000 just from this flight alone. So this will be pretty nice. I mean, yeah, it's kind of wonky in terms of the fuel and all that, but we'll be good. I heard Dreamliner and rent in the same sentence. That's funny. Yeah, this oscillation is like, ugh. Good lord. Just pull up the airport information for where we're going here, which is Charlotte. Confirmed the frequency there, so that's good. Oh, that's nice, dude. You can actually pick the frequency out and set it to active nav1 or nav2. That is nice. And that's going to be 7,400 feet of runway that we'll have at our disposal. Oh, loans. Oh, man. I'm going to try and avoid taking out loans if I can help it. This thing is just so gorgeous to look at. So is that Dreamliner. I'm thinking because of the additional cost, it may actually make sense to move over to the Airbus, the Neo, prior to hitting the Dreamliner. Airbus is wonky with all the flight control. Is it really? I heard there was a fix or something for it somewhere. Somebody made it more realistic or something. It's amazing what gamers are capable of doing, by the way. We're just able to relog and register a flight. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. According to OnAir, we're still tracking, so we might actually be just fine here. That's 030 at 5, variable at 3, so we should be fine with our runway selection here, I think. $280 gallons on board. I wonder if... Oh yeah, so that does recognize that fuel immediately. A32NX. This thing is just whisper quiet up here, dude. Holy cow. I really hope that we get options to go and like view like the flight from like the cabin seat and stuff like that, you know? And I really hope we get this thing to work, because it works in the Dreamliner, which is awesome. This thing is a real slick aircraft, though. If they figure that out and get everything working and dialed in here, this is gonna be a real treat to fly all the time. Also adds extra eCam pages. Oh. The full checklist. That's nice. Checklists, dude. Checklists go a long way into helping people understand how to use the aircraft. Secondary trim. Let's put that on. I wonder if that helps us level out the angle of attack a bit. Yeah, not so much. Still a bit of an oscillation there. Yeah, so that's what I was just talking about, is I hope at some point here we actually get the option to view from, like, the passenger point of view, like, you know, because I can take the camera, like, in the TBM and move it back and towards the seat, but that takes a lot of, you know, manual camera movement, but we can't actually do that here, unfortunately. It actually stops right there at the curtain. So, but doing that with like the Dreamliner or the Airbus or the whatever, like that would be really nice. Don't even tell me you want to get down now. Hey, this determination. I can tell you just want to get down now. Little nose, is it going? Is that what you want to do? You want to get down? You want to go investigate? Okay. How can you say no? Yeah, things like the TBM and the Caravan or whatever, where it's all open like that, you can just manually move. Yeah, you can just manually move the camera around. Okay, so we're looking pretty stable outside of a weird angle of attack and a slight oscillation here, just above 5-degree pitch level. We're looking pretty good here, so we'll just keep adding some random fuel and we should be good. I really like the these Garmin touchscreens. Like, Man, oh man. Activate 2/GA. What does that do? Well, I mean, most efficient. I mean, it's cited to be take off, go around mode. Okay, gotcha. That's right. Thank you. I gotcha.
Oz 110 contact Washington Center on 124.05. Going to 124.05 Oz 110. Washington Center Oz 110 flight level 420. Oz 110 Washington Center, continue as planned.
We're 140 miles out now from that Jeff's intersection point. We're gonna, I mean, at 420, we're gonna want to start descending, pretty soon. Pretty soon. I'm gonna let them guide me down here. We're gonna be passing over Greensboro. Fuel rate at that altitude. So yeah, I mean it's just not correct. Like if you can Google see if I can find it here. Yeah, so we should, the fact that this is limiting me to like 822 nautical miles.
Descend and maintain flight level 320 Oz 110.
That's kind of right. And I mean, I'm just I mean, this is correct. I'm just based when I say kind of right, I mean with what it's saying that is possible. The G5000. Honeywell. Oh, that's a Honeywell power plant. We need about 3,000 feet of runway for landing. 0.84 Mach is the maximum speed limit, which I'm assuming is at the 45,000 ceiling. So this is what it should be, but obviously not what it is. Bradley, thank you so much for that raid, dude. Appreciate that. How was your stream? We can actually go ahead and increase our speed here. We should be fine on fuel until we land. Yeah, I mean, I just had those specifications pulled up. Oh, let's see that. Oh, wait, that's fuel consumption. Yeah, interesting. Farm sim. Oh, nice, dude. Thank you guys for all the follows. Really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and start. Zooming that in a little bit. I'm going to descend a little bit faster here. Increase that to 250, and we can actually just leave that at 250 because once we get below 10,000, we're not going to want to exceed that anyway. Actually, we may as well just leave it at 245 just to be safe. Just to be safe. Been playing a lot of Flight Simulator, dude. I can't put it down. Can you blame me? I mean, look at this. Dude, look at that. We're flying a private jet. Dude, look at this thing. Looks like we actually might. I think that's where we're heading right there. I think people are already at Charlotte, North Carolina. terms of icing, we're totally fine. We actually aren't even having to worry really about icing here because this weather is staying to our, basically staying to the north. We are looking good.
Oz 110, you are Niner, 1 miles northeast. Descend and maintain flight level 240. Expect ILS runway tree 6 right approach via Lancer transition. Cleared to land, sir. Oz 110, descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Oz 110, descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree 6 right approach via Lancer transition. Cleared to land, sir. Oz 110.
Three six right.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
So ILS for 36 right.
Oz 110, contact Atlanta Center on 128.8. 128.8 for Oz 110. Atlanta Center, Oz 110 is out of flight level 290 for 4,000 feet.
108.9.
Oz 110, Atlanta Center, continue to land, sir, as planned.
Three six right. Active nav 1. Good to go. Yeah, we don't need to descend that quickly. I panicked as soon as he started saying 4,000. Sounds good, Bradley. Take it easy, buddy. Okay, so... Oh, this is much more... Okay. Lancer, yeah, at 4,000 and then down to 25. Okay, we're good. Holy frames, Batman. I'm actually gonna back this off to 240. I don't want to overspeed once we get down below 10,000. Pitot tube. Yeah, dude, so many sensors. So many sensors. Sixty miles. I think we're doing pretty good here. Static port on the... oh, okay. Yeah, not quite double. Well, that mod on Nexus, on the Nexus mod site, said that it was about 38%. So that's what they adjusted the fuel burn consumption for. But I still don't think that that also addresses then the angle of attack at high altitude issue, which is kind of weird. I think that's going to take a little more finagle. A little more finagle.
Contact Atlanta Center on 133.15. 133.15 Oz 110. Atlanta Center Oz 110 is out of flight level 215 for 4,000 feet. Oz 110 Atlanta Center, continue to land, sir, as planned.
50 miles until Lancer. We might... let's descend a little bit faster. Not much. Just a little bit. It looks like there might actually be some weather right there by the airport. That's right. Well, I think what we definitely want to do is arm the ground spoilers. Because that should automatically... (3001). (121.15).
Charlotte Airport information, Quebec 1900 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,200 feet, few clouds at 4,300 feet, few clouds at 12,400 feet. Temperature, 26. Dew point, 10. Altimeter tree 0.02. ILS runway. (3002). Willow Creek, Wolf Pit. Yeah, that might be it there. Gotta be ready to turn those landing lights on at 10,000. Spoilers are armed. Although that's a little premature.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I wonder what a good landing speed is for this thing.
Oz110, contact Charlotte approach on 134.75.
0.
134.75 for Oz110. Charlotte approach Oz110 is at 11,300 feet, descending 4,000 feet. Oz110 Charlotte approach, continue to land, sir, as planned. Altimeter tree 0.01.
Alright, well that's 3001. Okay, now we're at 10,000, so we can go ahead and landing lights can come on, pulse lights can come off.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm gonna slow this thing way down.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
And I suppose we could probably throw... Well, no, we don't really need flaps just yet, although pretty soon. She thinks it's playtime. Oh no, it's landing time. It is so landing time. Sorry about all that. We should be able to see the airport actually off to our right now.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Landing gear. That's, you know. Thank you for that enunciation. Whatever would I have done without knowing that my landing gear was in need of being deployed? Okay, we're down at 4,000 by the time we get to Lance. Okay, this is great. We're fine. We can actually slow our roll here a little bit. I like how it gives those nice incremental... So, unless you want to come up. You want to come up? There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay.
Oz 110 descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet, Oz 110.
Oh. There you go. Yeah, there's an auto throttle button there, and at which point you can set it to the mode for manual, blah 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 blah. At which point you can then select the speed. We're gonna go ahead and actually throw in a notch of flapperinos here. Now, at some point I'm going to have to decide what a good landing speed is for this thing. Let's go down to 180 knots. Like that 170. You see the runway right there, actually. I think that's the one we're going for. Maybe. Go down to 160. Landing gear can come out. Another notch of flaps. I think that's the one we're going for right there.
Oz 110, you are 8 miles south of Charlotte. Contact Charlotte Tower on 118.1 when inbound. Tower on 118.1 Oz 110. Charlotte Tower Oz 110, 8 miles south inbound ILS runway tree 6 right approach. Oz 110 Charlotte Tower. Cleared ILS runway tree 6 right approach. Altimeter 29.9 to wind calm. Cleared ILS runway tree 6 right approach Oz 110.
Let's say 2992.
Runway tree 6 right. Wind calm. Cleared to land runway tree 6 right Oz 110.
Yeah, those are funky. That's a funky entry pattern because technically you're way off over here. Had I not hit the approach and localizer, that would not have gone over well.
Wind 220 at 2 knots.
$500. $500.
Autopilot.
Stall.
Landing time log. Landed at Kilo Charlie Lima Tango, Charlotte/Douglas INTL.
Oz110 exit runway when able.
I think we might have hit the back end there. I think I was a little too flared. Or at least that was a very rough landing at the very least, yeah.
Oz110 contact ground on 121.9er. Going to 121.9er, Oz110. Charlotte ground, Oz110 request taxi to parking. Oz110 taxi to general aviation parking by taxiway hotel, cross runway 23 Alpha, cross runway 5 Golf. Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway hotel, cross runway 23 Alpha, cross runway 5 Golf, Oz110.
It's interesting that I actually had to change that to Loc 1 manually. Although, it might have picked it up. I guess I don't really know. It just looked like I was right in line with the glide slope, so that's when I decided to just hit the button. Yeah, I think we might have scraped the bottom there. There's some definite bumps in the in the terrain here at Charlotte. That is for sure. That was the fuel burn. It was hot and heavy, as expected. Very hot, very heavy. It is a bad taxiway anyway. Oh, in Phoenix. Turn, turn, turn. Man, oh man, my frames are just shot. This is a 747. Parking brake is set.
Engine off time logged. End of flight, registered in OnAir company.
Very nice. So this front wheel steers in addition to being able to use the rudder to help steer the aircraft when you're taxiing. This front wheel should be a little bit tighter, I think. It should be steering just a little bit more than it did. Because those were some pretty wide corners there. Oh. Beacon and strobe. Beacon and strobe are off at engine start. So I don't know what beacon and strobe are on this thing. Like we have taxi recognition pulse. Is pulse beacon? Must be on this thing. Normal wear and tear. So actually we didn't hit. I'm surprised because that was a rough landing honestly. But it did register the flight. So there's that.